I think that after a few months, I think I started noticing that the kids were kind of everybody was kind of excluding me from the activities and things like that. And before long, I started noticing the teacher even joining in on some of these things. I mean, not specifically doing anything herself, but she was encouraging. She would like when we started a lesson, she would if someone asked her for help, she would say, I'd love to help you, but I've got to stand by Alexander and make sure that he doesn't have any help. He doesn't need any help, and she would just continue to stand right next to me for the entire lecture. I mean, I almost never needed help. I usually, especially with math and science, I usually was able to solve problems faster than the teacher was. So, no, but whenever I would come to her with any issues or complaints, she would always spin it to make it sound like it was my fault. So, like she would always say, if you paid a little bit more attention, then maybe people would treat you like that, or just kind of guilt tripping and things like that. And as a result of that, it made me very hesitant to talk about what was happening. So I didn't tell my mom, I didn't tell my dad, because it was my fault. Why would I want to tell them what all the bad things I've done? I mean, I can see where someone might become frustrated and might succumb to that, even if it wasn't entirely intentional for them. Yeah, I held it in at first. At first I kind of dreamed a little bit about revenge, but thankfully it never advanced beyond the dreams. So I think at first it was kind of like, well, what if I wasn't deaf? Everybody would accept me for who I was. And then I realized that was very unlikely. It's pretty much impossible for that to happen. So then I kind of thought, well, what if, I'm pretty good with computers. What if I hacked into the school system and changed everybody's grades? Thankfully I think I was smart enough to realize that probably would not have been a great idea. I'm Catholic, and one of the things that we're taught is that everybody can be forgived. So, if I can be forgived, and anybody can. I think that for me, I was kind of able to really channel that anger. And I hope I turned it into something positive. And I always wonder what would happen if I were in those shoes. And I know that I would want the other person on the other side to to forgive me. Being who I am, and being able to see, being able to realize how hard it is to overcome challenges. I realize that they have their own challenges. They're maybe not the same as my challenges, but they can be just as challenging or even more challenging.